everybody, welcome back and welcome to my bedroom. Today I just wanted to do more of a laid back video for you guys and share some of my Amazon favorites. It is a group of some random products, but I think that's the best part about Amazon. You never know what you're gonna find. And, you know, especially when it can get to you so fast and returns are so easy, I just, love trying out some new things and finding some new favorites. So the first category that I'm showing you guys is some different eyewear that I've gotten from Amazon. This is a pair of sunglasses I bought for my last beach trip and I absolutely love them. They were really inexpensive and I just think they're so cute, so like sassy and sexy and just super fun to wear on a beach trip. And then they're, in my opinion, really high fashion as well, so they go with a lot of different outfits. But yeah, they're really dark. I really love this shape. I think it's really flattering. And I did purchase, I can't remember which one I got first, but I got them in this size as well. I'll find them for you guys and link it down below because I do think that they were from the same Amazon shop. And they did come in like a cute little bright yellow sunglasses case, which is nice so you don't scratch them or get them dirty or anything when you throw them into your purse. So love those. The next pair that I have is actually, I just recently got on the blue light glasses kit. This was a really cute pair that I just got. I just kind of went with the first thing I found on Amazon. There's quite a few different styles, but this was a cute little pair I found. They have like the tortoise shell frame, and then they also came with, it came with 3 different pairs. The ones that are just a solid black rim I gave to Mike because he works on his computer all day as well. And then it came with these, which I think are my favorite. These are what I've been wearing most often lately. And then it also came with a third pair. I haven't even tried these on yet. Oh yeah, these are cute. I have noticed that they were really inexpensive. Same thing with the last ones. I'll link everything below for you guys so you can check it out. But I can tell that my eyes don't feel as strained when I wear them throughout the day. Why not try to do a little bit extra to protect our eyes and our brains and whatever else they do. Next thing, this is the EcoTools makeup brush in sponge shampoo. I've up until this point used the trusty Dawn dish soap and olive oil to clean my makeup brushes, but I really wanted something a lot easier. The Dawn dish soap is always really hard to wash out. It seems like the suds like never get out of your brushes. And then the olive oil, if you do too much, it can be a little bit too thick. So I really wanted to find a good cleanser that cleaned the brushes really well, didn't, make them any kind of weird texture, but it was a little bit easier so I would get in the habit of cleaning my makeup brushes more often. And I definitely think that this is a good first start. There's a few different ones that I want to try, but this one, it doesn't have any, I don't think so. Let's check. Yeah, no, it doesn't have any, it doesn't really have a scent at all, but I used it earlier today and it got a ton of the makeup out of my brushes and did a really good job cleansing them, but the shampoo wasn't so thick that it was like hard to wash out of my brushes because I hate when I'm having to run even, a ton of water through my brushes and wiping them off on the towels. I feel like it's kind of damaging them or being a little bit rough. So when I went in this today, it was really easy I waited for the water to run clear, and then after I wiped them off on the towel, I made sure there really weren't any suds left, and it washed out really easily. So I'll definitely use this one until it runs out, and then there's, like I said, a couple more that I want to try. Make sure, I'm stressing to you, make sure that you are washing your makeup brushes. Try weekly. If you don't do it at all right now, just try to get around to it as often as possible. When your makeup brushes sit like that after being, in your hands, all over your face with makeup, they just have bacteria on them. They have germs. It's inevitable to happen. So you just want to make sure you're not letting that sit and get worse and then putting it back onto your clean skin because it can just cause your skin to break out just from, your brushes not being clean. So do everything you can to just make sure when you're doing your makeup, everything is clean and sanitized. So, all the money and time you're putting into your skincare isn't getting ruined by any dirt and bacteria that's being left on your makeup brushes. And then up next, so for another beauty product that I love, this is my Faciel Steamer. It has this little top here that just pops off. It comes with a little cup, and I can't remember if it tells you to put in like filter or distilled water. I cheat and I just do sink water sometimes, but you just take the little cup it gives you, pour it in here, plug it in, you'll put this right back on, Yep. You'll put this right back on and then press the little button here, and it takes just a few seconds. Steam comes out of here, and I just feel such a difference in my skin. It feels so clean and clear and just like refreshed when I do that. Again, as I always talk about, it just gives you more of that spa experience. It's taking your skincare one step further to hydrate your skin, open your pores for the mask that you're going to do and the skincare that you'll put on afterwards. So love, love, love that. And then actually, while I'm on the subject of that one, let me grab, hold on. I have to be very careful because I don't know why, but I left the water in this just kind of to show you guys, and I dumped it everywhere earlier. So the way this works is it does have a little plug that goes in the wall. You'll fill this up with water, and then it has different settings here. So there's a nice like glow light that you can have on, or you can just have it off completely. And then there's, I believe, 2 different speeds that you can have the water vapor going, but it has a really pretty like stream of water vapor going. And I think that when it was, definitely when it was, you know, really, really dry outside, I felt like there was a difference. I would wake up and not feel as dry, or, you know, my throat and nose felt a lot better. So I've been continuing to use it. I'll kind of, instead of getting another one, I just kind of move it in the rooms that we'll be in, which I don't know if that's really how it works. They're probably supposed to be just going in each room all day. I kind of want to, before I jump in with like multiple purchases or more of an expensive one, I just want to keep using it maybe throughout the summer as well. Next up, some home decor that I have for you guys are 2 coffee table books that I really, really love. I watched another Amazon favorites video, and she was talking about some coffee table books that she ordered, and they have a ton of different ones. It kind of depends on the type of book you want or the size. But this one first is the White Company London, and it says For the Love of White. It's just a really clean, pretty coffee table book. It actually sits on my entry table right when you walk in our house, but I just really like the white, and both of these were really inexpensive, so I just kind of got them as like a little set. Something that I like on Amazon is when it shows you the recommendations of what pairs well with an item, or, you know, what would match well or frequently bought together, because the more I started looking at coffee table books, they can be kind of hard to find. And especially if you're looking for a certain look or size and price range. So when it shows you some that go together, it really helps. And this is the other one I got, Beautifully Organized, A Guide to Function and Style in Your Home. So just another white book. I was going to do black and white, but I ended up really liking how they look stacked up together on the black table. So I just keep both of these sitting here together. And then I have a candle that sits right on top. And I just think that coffee table books have such a residential feel. They make it look more homey, but still, you know, chic and stylish because the books are so pretty. So I got both of these from Amazon. I've been on the hunt for a while. There's a few different coffee table books I'm looking to purchase. But like I said, some are a little bit more expensive, and I'm like, if we're just gonna look at it, like, does it have to be that expensive? So yeah, right now those are my 2 favorites, and I'm just, you know, they're fun to like scroll through. There's a ton of different kinds, so you can get adventure books, you can get self-help books. I've seen a ton about style and fashion and home. If you're an animal lover or, you know, a dog lover, there's even big coffee table books on those, so you can find a lot of fun different stuff. But definitely recommend the coffee table books in your home, whether it's your entry table, nightstands, dressers, coffee table. We even have some on our mantle over our fireplace, and I just think they're such a fun, cute addition to the house. So this next product is kind of random, but kind of a lifesaver. When we got engaged, my engagement ring is slightly too big for my finger, so the band will kind of slip, which will cause the diamond to just slip down into my hand. And it's just kind of uncomfortable, and I never want it to like fly off my hand or anything crazy like that, but I'm not ready to give it up just yet to go get resized. So something that Mike found that I didn't even, I don't know, this might be common knowledge, but I didn't even know it was a thing. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get the camera to focus on it, but it's this little clear like plastic spring thing. And basically what we did, let me take this, I'll show you guys. Basically, the more that you roll it onto the ring, the tighter it will get. So we just put the ring on my finger and then slid this around the band to see what, you know, what felt best on my finger. So we ended up with just this little tiny piece, and it slides in right here under the ring, and it's clear, so nobody's ever noticed it. Nobody's ever asked me about it. and it keeps the ring just tighter on your finger. Definitely something that's useful, especially if you guys like just got engaged and you want to make sure that nothing happens. That's what I'm terrified of. I don't want anything to happen to my ring. So this is a really useful little piece that's helping keep it secure until I'm finally ready to let it go and have somebody resize it. And these last two, let me tell you guys something. So at some point I will make a video about my cleaning obsession and everything that I do to my house all the time to keep it clean. But we have 2 dogs in our house. We have a German Shepherd and a Husky, and they both shed beyond belief. They are always in the backyard running around, so they bring in dirt once in a while. So I'm constantly vacuuming, running our Roomba, trying to keep hair and dirt from, you know, just settling everywhere. And there's 2 vacuums that have been a lifesaver. So the first one is just one of these. It's a Bissell pet hair remover, or a pet hair eraser. It has like a removable nozzle, so it has, you can either just do the normal little vacuum or put on the little head that does like the couches. I really like this. I think that there's probably some out there that might have a little bit more power, and I know that because the other vacuum I'm about to show you guys is insane. But this is really helpful, and I highly recommend either this one or just another version of it if you do have animals that shed, or if you really like to get in and, you know, make sure like everything is vacuumed, every nook and cranny in your house. Getting a handheld vacuum is going to help a lot, especially when you have dogs or animals that shed. So this guy, this is the Bissell Zing, and I've needed a vacuum like this forever. I wanted something like this more to do our fans and our vents and our baseboards, because if you look around, pet hair and dust, it just settles everywhere. So I wanted something that was a little bit easier to clean up those hard to reach spots, and like in the couch cushions and things like that. So it's really compact. It rolls all over the house for me, and it has a hose on it. And then something I purchased separately are these little horsehair brushes. Those are really good for the baseboards as well, or like doing the fans. The horsehair works really well. But my main thing about this is the amount of power it has. It gets every single like speck of anything that is in its way, and I really wanted something that made doing my blinds and baseboards a lot easier, because when I go through in our house with the dogs and everything, it is not an easy task. There's so much stuff on them all the time. So this has been a huge lifesaver. I would repurchase a million times over. I was just telling Mike, I have like 5 vacuums in this house. I know it's excessive, but I love them all. But I was telling Mike, I almost feel like I want to go buy like 2 more of these in case they ever like discontinue this model or something, because again, it's so powerful, it's so light and compact, and the hose works really well. So I have a big Dyson vacuum that the hose works, or it doesn't work at all, and it drives me nuts because the vacuum is so expensive. So I'll just use that to do the carpets, but this is my favorite. Could not live without it. Okay, everybody, that is it for today. Thank you for letting me get on here and just share some of my Amazon favorites. This is actually a really fun type of video for me. I love showing you guys some products that I love and getting to just relax and hang out. Something I do want to start thinking about is maybe switching up the background in my videos. I really like the backdrop videos, but I actually really like a really like natural background like this as well. I think it feels more cozy and homey. So let me know your opinion on that, if I should switch it up, if you think that I should maybe just stick with more of like a cozy background like this. But I definitely look forward to sharing more videos like this with you guys. I'm always picking up random things from Amazon and you know, trying them out, whether it's home, beauty, or just, like I said, just totally random stuff. So I'll make sure to keep a list going for you guys so I can keep sharing some fun stuff. And as always, thank you so much for stopping by. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. If you have any fun Amazon recommendations, leave them for me in the comments so, you know, we can all share together. But until next time, I love you. We'll see you guys. Have a good one.